connect. Does all remain standing as a token of gratitude. Kindly remain standing until the dignitaries take their seats.
Your attention, please. Prayer, Vande Mataram, and Tamil Thai words. Please stand up. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Srudalam, Supalam, Malayagashitalam, Shastra-Shamalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra-Jyotsna Pulakitayaminim, Pulla-Kusumita Drumadala-Shobhinim, Suvachinim, Sumadhura-Bhashinim, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்து எழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிலே எக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாளும் தக்க சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனே தமிழனே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்து செயல் மலர்ந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Convocation of Subbulakshmi Bedi College of Science has been called to distribute diplomas to the candidates who did their respective degree courses in this college and who have been certified to be worthy of their degrees in the examination recently held by the MADURAI Kamaraj for that purpose. I will ask a question, you have to answer. Do you sincerely promise and declare that you will be in daily life and conversation conduct yourself as you have become members of the college and graduates of Madurai Kamaraj University? Do you promise that to the utmost of your opportunity and ability, you will support a promise and you will support and promote the cause of morality, sound learning? Now introduce the chief guest.
Good afternoon, one and all present here. It is my privilege to extend a warm welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries and the distinguished audience gathered for this 26th graduation day. I am very happy to welcome the visionary leader who leads this institution towards success, our Honorable President, Dr. R. Lakshmipathy, to this ceremony. I am delighted to welcome our respected Secretary, Dr. L. Ram Subbu, and our respected Joint Secretary, Shri L. Adimoolam, in absentia, to this fine occasion. My heartiest welcome is to our respected Management Executive, Shri R. Ramkumar, and other respected management members in absence. It also gives me immense pleasure to welcome and introduce our Chief Guest of the day, Mr. Tulasiraj Ravila, Advisor LICO, Director Operations, Aravind Eye Care System, Madurai, to all of you. As one of the founding members of Aravind Eye Care System, he started as the administrator of Aravind Eye Hospital in 1981. He is currently the Executive Director of Lions Aravind Institute of Community Ophthalmology, that is LICO, as well as the Director Operations for Aravind Eye Care System. Since 1985, he has been involved actively in the several research activities of the hospital, both as researcher and research administrator. He has completed 12 major projects and 5 non-health related projects. He has authored as well as co-authored over 90 publications on peer-reviewed journals and presented papers in over 150 national and international eye care forums. His activities at Aravind Eye Care System extended to national and international levels. He is a guest lecturer and visiting faculty at various universities in India, London, Nigeria, and America. He has been conferred with 15 plus awards and recognitions. He is the technical advisor and temporary consultant to WHO, that is World Health Organization, working closely with the Government of India. With a grateful heart, on behalf of our college management and the faculty members and on my own behalf, I extend my heartiest welcome to the resourceful academician in this 26th graduation day. Welcome you, sir. Next, I wish to welcome our respected Vice Principal cum Controller of Examinations in charge, Dr. T. Gurubhaskar, and Dean Academics, Dr. S. Priya, heads of the departments and faculty members who have been instrumental in achieving the motto of the college, learning for better living. A beginning is a new hope, a new career, and a new life. I feel happy to welcome all the graduates and their parents to this graduation ceremony. I welcome all the non-teaching, supporting and technical staff who have been continuously supporting in all the events. I also welcome the press members and other invitees to this graduation day. Once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
The graduation day address, Mr. Tudasrajan.
Respected President Lakshmipati, whom I have known for several decades ever since I moved to Madurai, Secretary Dr. Ramasubbu, Management Executive Ram Kumar, Principal Dr. Sujata, other faculty members, and more importantly, the graduating class of the Subbulakshmi Lakshmipati College of Sciences. My warm greetings to each and every one of you. Before I start, I also want to share with you that this particular event is very special to me on a personal count. My mother really wanted me to attend a graduation ceremony and see me in these kind of roles. Somehow, even though I had two graduations, one my undergraduate from Christian College and the other MBA from IIM Calcutta, I never got an opportunity for wearing this, just due to circumstances. In the sense, I finished my BSc Maths, wrote my equivalent of CAT exam earlier on, and then I got admitted to IIM Calcutta straight away. Those days, the universities are far more efficient. So the graduation would happen 3 or 4 months after the results were declared. And I was in the first semester of my MBA program, so there was no way I could leave that and come from all the way from Calcutta to Chennai. You know, those days flying was out of question due to affordability. So train journey means at least a week would be gone, so that was not an option. And then after finishing my MBA, I got campus placement and then had to join the work. And again, going for the convocation didn't happen. So from that point of view, this is a very special occasion, because for me this is only the second time wearing these robes. First I happened to be on the board of governors of IIM Calcutta. So on a similar occasion, I had a chance to also go on and then be present. So this is a very special occasion for me too, and I want to thank the college authorities for having given me this honor. So first I want to congratulate each and every one of you. And I just heard the whole process, and I think already 2 years have gone by since you all have graduated. So some of you would have even completed the post-graduation or on the verge of completing post-graduation now. And some of you may be already employed. And I'm hopeful that some of you are doing even better of employing others as budding entrepreneurs. So first, my hearty congratulations to each and every one of you. So in these kind of ceremonies, it is customary for older people like me to give some advice. So I request you all to bear with me for a few minutes. Today, as I stand at this pivotal moment between the transition period from becoming academic to a vocation or a career, I thought I'll share some of my own personal experiences that have shaped my life and helped me somewhat in my journey to wherever I have come. So the first, what I want to offer as a challenge, which might seem very contradictory, is I'm making a statement: get rid of your job. I actually mean that quite literally, but not in the sense of not getting to a particular role. I think what happens is we get into a role and then we do it well. We gain confidence in doing it, and then we are so comfortable we keep doing that. And that part is somewhat okay, but what happens is everyone around you recognizes in the valley so you keep getting those kinds of jobs. You know, and then if you get stuck doing that, you will recognize suddenly 5 years, 10 years have gone by, and you're still doing the job that you started doing when you took on the job. You know, I kind of consciously used to groom people to take on anything that I was doing for more than 2 hours a day. You know, if I didn't get rid of that chunk of 2, because even though there are 24 hours, our working life is less than 10 hours a day, usually 8 hours a day. And if a big part of it goes into doing very routine work from which you are not either learning or gaining any satisfaction, it is time to get rid of. The second thing somewhat related to this is to get rid of your comfort zone. You know, that what really it means is that you have to take on things which today is beyond your capability or your competence. You know? And in fact, all your education is of that kind. You know, when you entered the college, you had a certain level of knowledge, and you did not know anything that the college was teaching you till you finished the course. You know, so that kind of venturing into areas which is beyond your capability is required. You know, and here it is more your decision that drives it. So let me kind of illustrate this with a couple of examples. I think many of you have heard of Kiran Bedi, IPS. You know, she's a police officer, a woman, who was at one point of time in the early career appointed as the warden of Tihar Jail, which was notorious, you know, and known for corruption, violence, and very inhuman conditions. Obviously, she had no expertise in that. So most people, what they would do, they would try to do whatever they can to do nothing, or because it is beyond they have to really step out of the comfort zone, you know, kind of move with hardcore criminals, you know, to really get to know them. All of that, I think, is not something that she was familiar with. So, but in spite of advice saying that you try for a transfer and things like that, she decided to do something. You know? So what she did was she brought about a lot of radical reforms, you know, including introducing meditation, literacy. She helped many of the inmates to study and get even graduation, vocational training. So many of her colleagues and others thought that this was not the right thing to be done, but then she persisted, and then over time she turned that into an exemplary institution or a model of a model rehabilitation institution for people with criminally bad records. And then she became one of the most decorated police officers, winning the President's Police Medal, Magsaysay Award, and also the UN National Medal. You know? So that's one example. The other example closer to our home, some of you might have heard of this person called as Muruganandam. Some of you hopefully have heard about him. He was a school dropout from Coimbatore area with a very humble background, doing all kinds of odd jobs, you know, like a machinist, lathe operator, etc., just to kind of make. One day he noticed his wife using unhygienic cloth because she couldn't afford sanitary napkins. They couldn't afford sanitary napkins. And then eventually, with a lot of trial and error, with machinery, with materials, he created a machine which could make low-cost sanitary pads. And his venture into this completely unknown territory what it resulted in is it made not only low-cost sanitary products available, but also gave employment opportunity to thousands of women across the world. His work was so inspiring that he was awarded the Padma Shri. He was actually listed in the Time magazine, which is a global magazine, as amongst one of the 100 most influential people in the world, in the year 2016. And then more recently, a movie was made about him called as Padman, which Akshay Kumar was the hero in it. So these both are examples of celebrities now, but when you look back, they were not celebrities. It is these things that made them celebrities. So this is just to reinforce that our own innate ability grows when we step out of our comfort zone, and this becomes very critical today. Because if you look at you did 3 years course here. When you joined the syllabus curriculum, everything was set. But in the 3 years, there's so much transformation has happened. So by the time you graduate, what the market needs is different from what you have learned. So even for your job, you have to constantly go out of your comfort zone. So this becomes very critical. The third thing I want to talk about is it is important that each of us to recognize that whether we are a student, we are employed, unemployed, whatever be the situation, we'll always be faced with challenges and problems and constraints. Everything will not be the way we want it. So we have basically two options when we're faced with that. Either we can complain that that is one option. And then that can be the excuse for our non-performance. Or the other is figure out a way of overcoming that, and solving that. And I think the ones who really succeed in life tend to be the ones who have this can-do mindset. In this, I want to share one of our own examples in this regard. I work in Aravind Hospital, so all of you know from the introduction, which means that we do a lot of eye surgeries, and in that, cataract surgery is the most commonly done procedure. They do about 3 to 4 crore surgeries worldwide. So about 40 years back, a new technology came in, wherein they could implant a lens inside the eye, which gave very superior visual acuity, vision. Something that all of you are enjoying now with our glasses is what that surgery will produce when it becomes 70 or 80, you still can enjoy that vision. That was possible by this new innovation, which was the implanting a lens inside the eye. But then the problem was, it was costing about $150, $200 in India. Which meant that only the very rich, even the middle class in India couldn't afford it, because when we offered it, only the people who had a lot of money opted for that surgery. And so then we felt that this is required by everybody and more relevant for people who are poor. So our attempts at negotiating with these suppliers, who are all based in US, to reduce the price from $150 to $10, which we thought would be affordable for our people. We became a laughing stock. They would not even come to the negotiating table. So that's when we decided that why not we make it ourselves, completely out of our comfort zone, completely not accepting that problem, saying that we have to solve it somehow. We could have easily told, but we said that we have to solve this problem. And we had no engineers in the hospital. We didn't have the technology. But we ventured and we started. Of course, once you do that, then people things fall in place, which happened to us as well. So in about 2 years' time, we were able to launch a lens which was of same quality for about $10. And today it's even less. And then because we did that, what really happened also was that over time, since we persisted with good quality, affordable lenses, today Aurolab has about 10 to 12% of the global market share. You can recognize a factory in a small village called Veerapanjan now supplies to the whole world. About 130 countries use these implants. And 1 in every 8 lenses implanted is a lens that goes from Veerapanjan village. It also has given employment to more than 1,600 people. So this came out of this. We cannot succumb ourselves to the challenge or a constraint, but somehow we have to overcome that. But this really comes from the power of believing in our possibilities, which I think every one of us do, and every one of us have tremendous capabilities. So believe in that power and not be limited by your limitations. And one other thing which is critical is developing an inquisitive mind, because in today's world, which is changing so rapidly, literally every field, whatever you learn, is already outdated by the time you go out. In certain fields, the speed is even more. So for you to kind of keep abreast, it is critical that you develop what I would call as an inquisitive mind. And which means that the questions that you ask matter a lot more than the answers that you already have. So what you don't know becomes more important, and you can dive into that only when you become inquisitive. And then this is what will result in continuous learning or upgrading yourself, which today is not an option but a real necessity. Now for this you also have to have certain intellectual humility, that you have to recognize that I don't know enough. That has to be a starting point. And then if you really look around, the most successful people that you would see are also relentless learners. That's very important. And finally, let me dwell on a few points, some of which was part of the oath that you just now took. A few years back, I read a book by a person called as Clayton Christensen. He died recently. He was a distinguished professor from Harvard Business School. And he gave a similar talk to a graduating class in Harvard. And he asked his students to reflect on 3 questions. I just go through them. The first question he asked the students to reflect on is, will I be successful and happy in my career? And that's critical, because all of you are learning to build a career. So it's important that you are happy doing that career, as also becoming successful. And he goes on to define what success really means. So success is not the paycheck or the title. Success is what impact and contribution are you making than just your personal advancement. Truly, that's what will give you a satisfaction and a happiness in what you do. And then also developing internal motivation. You want to do something because you really like doing it, not because somebody is paying you more or you got a promotion. So how do you develop that intrinsic motivation? That is what will make you successful in your career and also result in happiness. The second question he asked was, will my relationships become enduring source of happiness? So this is very critical, I think, especially the age you are in. So he also gave an example. Clayton used to go for college reunions. All of you will soon have 5th year reunion, 10th year reunion, 15th year reunion, and so on. And he said that in the 5th year reunion, everybody was happy. They're doing their work and they got good salary, they just got married and all that. By the 10th year reunion, he found most of the people had lost that happiness. And most of them had divorced out. because they had put their career or work ahead of relationships. So he gives a lot of importance to build and strengthen the relationship, because all of us do what we do for for the happiness of not just us but those who are close to us. And the last one is very important, which is really the vote that you took, the second vote that you took. So the question he asked is, will I live a life of integrity and stay out of jail? So this may seem very trivial, but if some of you are reading the newspaper, you will find almost every day there is somebody of great importance who is being put into jail. Whether it is chairman of ICICA or head of SEBI or of some Satyam computers or whatever, people of great intellect, great capability, but they have lost that moral compass. They have lost track of what is right and wrong. So whatever you learn, if you can't distinguish between what is right and wrong, you will end up in trouble. Because these things happen very slightly. It doesn't happen immediately, like one day you are a good man, next day you are a bad man. It doesn't happen like that. It slowly creeps on. So be cautious of these three questions and reflect on them. So what really matters is developing the right perspective, mindset and passion. And the time to begin is now. Not tomorrow when you have figured out everything, or next year when things are better, but today, this very moment. Because the perspectives and mindsets you cultivate now will shape not just what you achieve, but who you become. And that, my dear graduates, is what matters the most in your life. Thank you, and wishing you all the very best.
Presentation of the candidates. Be now presented.
May I now invite the head of the Department of BSc Marine to have his presence on the stage. Honorable President, I present unto you the candidates
Naveen Kumar,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Yoga Shibin,
தம்பி இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Kaushik Subramanian,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Michael,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Jayasurya,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Sivaprakash,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Adityan,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Lokesh,
தம்பி இங்க பாருங்க. இங்க பாருங்க.
Ms. Lakshmi, and Mr. Nirmal Nathan.
தம்பி இங்க பாருங்க.
Now we would like to call upon the graduates from Computer Science program, Mr. Lokesh Kumar, Ms. Priyadarshini,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Roshan Brito, Jayakrishnan, Mr.
இங்க பாருமா.
Mr. Nirveshwara Pandian,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Santosh Kumar, Ms. Sahitya,
இங்க பாருங்க தம்பி இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Vasant,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Hariharan,
இங்க பாருங்க. இங்க பாருமா.
Ajay Matesh, Nathan, Mr. Surya,
இங்க பாருப்பா.
Mr. Srigaran, Mr. Shaktivel,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Jayaraman,
இங்க பாருங்க.
Mr. Surya Kumar,
வெயிட்.
Ms. Viveka,
சார் இங்க பாருங்க. சார் நான் கொஞ்சம் உள்ள ஓகே இங்கே பாருங்க
மிஸ் யுவஸ்ரீ,
இங்கே பாருங்க
மிஸ் சிவசங்கரி,
இங்கே பாருங்க
கார்த்திக்,
இங்கே பாருங்க
ராஜ், மிஸ் தீப்தி,
வெயிட் இங்கே பாருங்க
சிவா,
பஸ் பவர் இங்கே பாருங்க இங்கே பாருமா ஓகே இல்லை நீங்கள் எடுங்க என்னாச்சு இல்லை
dear graduates, you are requested to kindly maintain silence.
அது வரும் லாஸ்ட்
We look forward to receiving your cooperation.
இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Bala Ganesh,
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Badri Narayanan,
சார் இங்கே பாருங்க சார்
Ms. Sindhija,
இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Satishwar, Ms. Sweta,
இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Nisogan,
இங்கே பாருங்க
Ms. Pooja Sri,
இங்கே பாருங்க சார் சார்
Mr. Balamurugan,
இங்கே பாருங்க இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Kavi Ilagovan,
இங்கே பாருப்பா இங்கே பாருமா
Mr. Harshavardhan,
இங்கே பாருங்க
Ms. Kirtana,
இங்கே பாருப்பா இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Rajapandian,
இங்கே பாருங்க இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Srinivas,
இங்கே பாருங்க இங்கே பாருமா இங்கே பாருங்க ரெக்கார்டில் எந்த பிரச்சனை இங்கே பாருமா
now we would like to invite the head of the Department of Recom Banking and Insurance to have her presence on the stage.
Miss Yuvashri,
டான்ஸ் ये बन
Miss Ushantini Jennifer,
ये बन
Miss Ka
ये बन
Miss Jeevita,
ये बन
Mr. Sanjay,
ये बन ये बन
Miss Arya Sudarshana,
ये बन
Mr. Nandakumaran,
ये बन
Miss Jyoti Lakshmi,
ये बन
Mr. Shivaraman,
ये बन
Ishwarya,
ये बन
Miss Sneha Lakshmi,
ये बन
Miss Niveka,
ये बन ये बन
Miss Genovine Ketchian,
ये बन
Miss Rajapriya,
ये बन ना कुछ जोड़ लेना ओके ओके
Miss Supraja,
ये बन ओके
Miss Nityashri,
ये बन ओके
Mr. Mukesh,
ये बन
Mr. Balamurugan,
ये बन
Miss Divyadarshini,
ये बन
Miss Harini,
ये बन
Miss Monisha,
ये बन
Mr. Lordwin,
मंजूर लाऊंगा ये बन
Miss Archana,
ये बन
Mr. Chandrapandi,
मंजूर लाऊं ये बन
Miss Anita,
ये बन
Mr. Vinod Kumar,
ये बन
Mr. Karthikeyan,
ये बन
Shakti,
ये बन
Mr. Hariharan,
ये बन
Varun Deepa Srihari,
ये बन हाँ
Mr. Nagarjun,
ये बार पर
Ms. Logopriya,
ये बार पर ओके
Ms. Jayabharati,
ये बार पर
Mr. Shri Krishna,
ये बार में ओके
Mr. Srinivas,
ये बार
Harini,
ये बार ओके
Ms. Abhinaya,
ये बार पर
Ms. Abhirami,
ये बार में
Mr. Subbu,
ये बार पर ना कुछ उल्लो आऊँगा ओके
Ms. Subbalakshmi,
ये बार में
Ms. Rajarati,
ये बार पर ओके
Angini,
ये बार में ओके
Ms. Nitya Prabha,
ये बार पर
Mr. Saran,
ये बार पर
Mr. Vishnu,
ये बार पर
Mr. Bharadwaj,
ये बार में
Ms. Harini,
ये बार पर कुछ उल्लो आऊँ
Ms. Abhirami Shri,
ये बार पर ओके
Mr. Kishore Kumar,
ये बार में ओके
Sneka,
ये बार पर
Mr. Pragadishwaran,
ये बार में
Mr. Vishwanathan,
ये बार में
Mr. Vishwa,
ये बार पर
Ms. Marishwari,
ये बार में
Revati,
ये बार में
Ms. Mahalakshmi,
लास्ट वाला ना डार्क है ये बार honeymoon.
Now we would like to call upon the head of the Department of BSc Animation,
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಮೇಲೆ
the graduates from BSc Animation are called now. Mr. Ruben,
ಫ್ಲಾಶ್ ಇಲ್ಲನಾ ಇಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ದಾಮ
Ms. Madhubala, Vijay.
இங்கே பாருங்க இல்லைண்ணா நான் கீழே போனால் ஃப்ரேம் தான் மாறும் ஃப்ளாஷ் அதே தான் அடிக்கும் இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Suganeshwaran.
நீங்கள் சொல்கிற எனக்கு புரியல இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Kadiresh.
இதில் கூட எடுக்கும் இங்கே பாருங்க
Kirtana.
லைன்ஸ் வரணும் எனக்கு இங்கே பாருங்க இங்கே பாருங்க
Jayabharati.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Anita.
20 இங்கே பாருங்க
Gurna Sundari.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Madhiselvan.
இங்கே பாருங்க
Ms. Viveka.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Surya.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Ms. Balasri Sweta.
ஆட்டோவில் இங்கே பாருங்க
Mr. Dhanush.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Madan Kumar.
27 இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Sivabala Maridu.
இங்கே பாருங்க
Ms. Babadarini.
இங்கே பாருப்பா இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Ananthakumar.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Balamurugan.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Next, I would like to call upon the head of the Department of Networking, Mr. Prakant Ashwin.
ஃப்ளாஷ் ஆஃப் பண்ணியிருந்தேன் ரைட் டார்க்காக இருக்கும் நான் கீழே போனால் ஃப்ரேம் தான் இப்படி போகும் கேமரா அதுக்காக நான் மேலே வைக்கிறேன் இங்கே இருக்கிறது சேனல் இங்கே பாருங்க வெயிட் வெயிட்
Mr. Soumya Narayanan.
இங்கே பாருப்பா ஓகே இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Surender.
ஷேடோ அதுக்காக தான் இன்னும் நோக்கணே
Susmita.
இங்கே பாரு இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Karup.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Madhav Krishna.
இங்கே பாருப்பா
Mr. Westman Martin.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Ponshakti,
அதுதான் இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Nandakumar,
லைட்டாக பண்ணுங்க, ரொம்ப பண்ணீங்கன்னா பேசுகிறேன். இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Harilakshmi,
54. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Praveen Kumar,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Prashant,
ஷேடோ இங்கே பாருங்க.
May I now invite the head of the Department of BS Visual Communication Program onto the stage.
47.
The graduates from BSc Visual Communication are called now. This is Susmita Suresh, Mr. Monish Kumar,
ஏன் கொஞ்சம் பிரைட் அது அப்ரோச் செட்டர் தான் இது. ஏன் கொஞ்சம் ஏற்றினீங்கன்னா பிரைட் வரும். அங்கே டார்க்காக இருக்கா? இங்கே பாருப்பா, இங்கே பாருங்க. ஃப்ளாஷுக்கும் வீடியோக்கும் சம்மந்தமே ஆகும், சிங்கே ஆகும்.
Mr. Monish Kumar,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Raghuram,
இங்கே பாருங்க. இது நீங்கள் ஃபங்க்ஷன் எப்போ தானே வச்சுருக்கீங்க. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Vinodini,
51. இங்கே பாருங்க. ஓகே, கம்மியாக போடுங்க. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Sister Arasumani, Sister Jayaniranjan, Sister Aubrey,
இங்கே பாருப்பா. இங்கே பாருப்பா.
next, I would like to call upon the head of the Department of BBA to the stage.
ஏன் பண்ணலாம் தான்
Mr. Bharat Kumar,
155. 155. நிறைய சென்டர் வைக்கிறேன். அதில் நானும் ஃப்ளாஷ் அடிக்க தான் செய்யும். ஃப்ளாஷ் இல்லாமல் எடுக்க முடியாது. ஏ பாருப்பா.
Ashish Ruben,
ஏ பாருப்பா.
Mr. Pradeep,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Abhishek,
இங்கே திரும்ப என்னங்க?
Mr. Rahul, Mr. Amrish Raj,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Vicky Paul,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Rajapandi,
ஓகே. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Hitesh Kumar,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Prasanna,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Gopi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Kritika,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
T.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Ilavarasan,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Rahul,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Aravind,
இங்கே பாருப்பா. 170.
Mr. Palani Murugan,
இங்கே பாருப்பா. 191.
Mr. Bhupati Rajan,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Charumati,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Gopika,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ajay Ram,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mahendran,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Dinesh,
இங்கே பாருங்க. இங்கே பாருங்க. இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Madan Lal,
171. இங்கே பாருப்பா. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Ms. Padmini,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Let me now invite the head of the Department of BSc Fire and Industrial Safety, Mr. Santana Varadhi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Jiva Yogesh,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Balaji,
இங்கே பாருப்பா. இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Kalainathan,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Rahul,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Niveta.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Next, let me call the head of the Department of Honors to the stage. Mr. Praveen Kumar,
அப்படி கொடுக்க போவேன். டச் பண்ண டச் பண்ண அடிக்கல தலை இங்கே பாருப்பா சார்.
Mr. Jay Prabhu.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Alagu Kalishwari. Mr. Yagesh.
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Sivaranjan.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ramasubramanian.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Aarti.
இங்கே பாருப்பா. ஓகே ஓகே.
Miss Pandi Pushpalakshmi.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Subhanu.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Aishwarya Prabha.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Shashmita.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Sneka.
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Miss Sweta.
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
May I now invite the head of the Department of Food Science and Processing Management,
201 10 பத்தாசு
Ms. Krishna Niveta,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Devi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Janani,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Vaishnavi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Akshaya,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Harshini,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Charlata,
இங்கே பாருப்பா. இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Vishnupriya,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Kanmani,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Karthik,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Rashmi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
The head of the Department of Honors, ACCA, to the stage.
அந்த கேபிள் வராது. ஆடியோ வரல.
Mr. Naveen Kumar.
ஆடியோ கீழே டேப் போட்டு வெளியே இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Shiva,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Durga Devi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Bhavadarshini,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Miss Bhuvana,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Anushri,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
yeah,
கொஞ்சம் உள்ள வாங்க. இங்கே பாரு. ஓகே.
Ganesh,
இங்கே பாரு.
May I now invite the director of the MBA program onto the stage, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari.
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Ms. Darshini,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Nantana,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Ms. Padmavati,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Sarada,
இங்கே பாருங்க. ஓகே.
Sivaranjani,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mrs. Sridevi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mrs. Swati,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Sweta,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Uma Vasugi,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Ms. Varshita,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Arun Balaji,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Bharat Kumar,
கொஞ்சம் உள்ள வாங்க.
Mr. Borisar,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Daniel Raj,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Dhanasekaran,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Diwakar,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Mr. Dinesh Kumar,
இங்கே பாருங்க.
Kumar,
இங்கே பாருப்பா.
Mr. Hariharan, Mr. Janat Jaswantrao, Mr. Kameshwaran, Manoj Kumar, Dinesh Kumar, Mr. Santosh Narayan, Mr. Simran, Mr. Sri Krishna, Srinivasa Nayaka, Mr. Vasanta Kumar, Vishnu Kumar, Mr. Vivek, Raj, Mr. Lakshmi Narayan, Sashti Kumar, Kumar, Mr. Ram Kumar, Miss Priyadarshini,
I invite the head of the Department of Fire and Industrial Safety for PG Diploma regular program. Mr. Anand.
Mr. Parthiban. Kumar. Mr. Umapati. Shankar. And Mr. Manoj Kumar.
I invite the head of the Department of Animation for PG Diploma in Animation Techniques. Ms. Lakshmi Priya. Neelambigai. Ms. Sneha. Banu. And Mr. Maheshwaran.
Principal read the admission of the graduates.
Silence, please. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the principal of Subbalakshmi Lakshmipati College of Science, I admit you to the several degrees for which you have been declared qualified, and in token whereof I permit you to wear the academic robes ordained as the insignia of your degrees. Thank you.
Signing of the diploma record by the chief guest, President and Principal. I dissolve this convocation. National anthem. I dissolve the
request the graduates to remain standing until the dignitaries take leave of the auditorium. So good evening, all of you. Yeah. So we would like to take this opportunity on behalf of SLCS, RLIMS, and on my own behalf. We would like to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt gratitude to all of you. We all know that. Yeah, please. Thank you. God bless all of you. So, by virtue of your support, continuous support, and your contribution, our institute has secured A+ grade from NAC. You all can put your hands together now. On the top of this, our institute has also been granted autonomy for 10 long years. So, as a token of gratitude, we would like to present a 30-second AI voiced short video to all of you. You all can listen to that.
With your unwavering support, our institute has achieved an A+ grade. Our institute has secured a 10-year extension for autonomy from 2024 to 2033.
In addition to this,
with your unwavering support, our institute has achieved an A+ grade.
You have been making a lot of contribution. Hello, just a minute. I'll finish it up in just 1 minute. Bear it with me, put it up with me. As alumni, you all have been making wonderful contribution in several ways. For internship, industrial visit, signing of memorandum of understanding, project, entrepreneurial guidance, and so on. So we would like to take this moment to express our thanks to you by presenting yet another AI-based video to all of you. Please.
Special thanks to SLCS and RLIMS alumni. Alumni mentorship, your guidance has been invaluable in shaping students' careers. Career counseling programs. We appreciate your support in helping students make informed career choices. Career opportunities. Your efforts in providing job opportunities have transformed many futures. Internship opportunities. Thank you for creating hands-on learning experiences through internships. Industrial visits. Your support in organizing industry visits has enriched students' practical knowledge. Curriculum validation. We value your insights in keeping our curriculum industry relevant. Financial contribution. Your generous contributions help students and the institution grow. Scholarship support. Your commitment to providing scholarships empowers deserving students to achieve their dreams. Entrepreneurial guidance. Your mentorship has helped students turn ideas into successful ventures. We look forward to continuing our collaboration and creating even more opportunities for growth and success. Special thanks to SLCS.
Now it's a time for the group photograph. So the graduates, as per this order, need to go downstairs, ground floor for the group photograph. Before that, I would like to inform you that some of your parents are very little bit upset over some technical issues because during the time of live telecasting, there was a flash from the camera due to which some images on the video appear black. So some of your parents are a little bit upset over that. So you know how to pacify them. Now I would like to invite the graduates from BSc Marine Catering and Hotel Management to go downstairs for the group photograph. Meantime, we have another video to watch.
MBA, yeah.
As you embark on a new journey in your life, as the uncertainties engulf you, as a new world of opportunities open up to you, you see your life spread before you like a blank canvas, waiting for you to paint it beautiful with your skills, talent, and hard work.
Computer Science. Next, Department of BSc Computer Science. Next, BCom B&A, be ready. BCom B&A, next you are going to be there, so be ready.
In case of any spelling mistakes or any other changes in your degree certificate, the same can be reported to the office, not now, after the group photograph. So, number 2, all photos have been taken in a wonderful way. To collect or to get your convocation photo, you can just take a photograph of the token that you have got while getting down from the stage and share it with the WhatsApp number that's been given on the token. நீங்கள் டிகிரி சர்டிஃபிகேட் வாங்கிட்டு ஸ்டேஜ்லேருந்து இறங்குறப்ப ஒரு டோக்கன் கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க. அந்த டோக்கனை ஃபோட்டோ எடுத்து அந்த டோக்கனில் இருக்கிற வாட்ஸ்அப் நம்பருக்கு ஷேர் பண்ணிங்க அப்படின்னா உங்களுக்கு அந்த ஃபோட்டோ வந்து கிடைக்கும். அந்த லைவாக இந்த வீடியோவில் மட்டும் சின்ன ஃப்ளாஷ்னால ஒரு சில இடத்துல பிளாக்காக இருக்கும், பட் எல்லா ஃபோட்டோஸுமே உங்களுக்கு பக்காவாக எடுத்துருக்காங்க. அந்த நம்பருக்கு டெக்ஸ்ட் பண்ணி நீங்கள் ஃபோட்டோ வாங்கிக்கலாம். Now BCom B&I can go for the group photograph downstairs.
graduates of animation can go for the group photo session. Followed by this, networking graduates, please be ready. The networking graduates can go for the group photo session.
batting tips.